Hello, today we're going to be talking about a brand new system called the Restaurant Dining Room Seating Chart. Welcome to Workplace Wizards. We're going to be looking at right now a sample layout. Let's start with the template instructions tab down below. Just so you can see, we have a sample layout tab, templates and instructions, video tutorial, and then we have sections 2 through 15 for each one. We'll further discuss what these are all about in just a second. Right now we're in the template section. If we scroll to the top, we have a empty dining room area that's completely blank. So in order to create a layout, we're going to start looking at down below here. We have sections on 2 top tables. We have a 2 to 4 top table, 4 to 6 tabletop booths, and 2 to 4 top booths, and a 4 to 6 top booths, circle, rectangular, square, etc. Then we have an area just specifically for bar. Down below are icon identifications for certain areas, such as the entrance, the exit, the waiting room, the ladies' room, end room, the drink stations, server station, and POS. We have wall sectionals, so you can create your layout, kitchen door, kitchen pickup window. Then we have section lines. We'll get to these, what these are about as well. Now down below here, a little bit of instructions on how to use the seating chart and seating procedures. And a little more information on how to actually create the chart itself. Let's do a quick demonstration on how to do this. Basically, you're going to pick out what size table you're looking for. We're going to start with 2 tops. So basically, you're not going to take these and move them up like this. These are just to be put and stay exactly where they are. How you're going to do it is you're going to right-click. You're going to copy. Anywhere on the chart itself, doesn't matter where, right-click again, and you're going to paste. So you have this right here. There's your 2 top. Now, if you have approximately 10 of these, you're going to complete the process. You're just going to, again, right-click and just keep on pasting. There's 2, 3, 4. You get the picture. So we can do it 6 more times. We'll have tables. Then you get your how many, let's say rectangular tables, 2 to 4s, or to 6 top booths. Click on that, right-click, paste in the middle sheet, and it'll put it up there. Once you get all your tables up there, then you can begin to start creating your dining room layout. We're going to look at something real quick. It's the sample dining room layout that we created off that same chart. Here it is. So basically, you created a seating chart. If you take a look at this one, you got the entrance, you got a kitchen, drink station, POS stations all over the place. Basically, you want to create the chart just like your restaurant is today. Also, you notice that we have numbers on these charts. Quite simply, all you have to do, we're going to go back here, is click in the box, write the number in. Started with 11, maybe this is 12, this is 13, and this is 14. All right, so you have your table numbers on there. Let's go back to sample layout. As you can see, I have these labeled in odd numbers. Let's start here. The 2 key tables that are going to help you learn the table numbers and the layout are 11 and 81. Once you know 11 and 81, which is right here, then you can begin to know all the other numbers. Now, if you know this is 11, odd number, you know this is 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81. If you know that's 11, you know that's 12. Same thing here, 21, 22, 31 through 34, 51 through 54. You get the picture. The bar area has its own set of numbers, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, if you want to label how many chairs you have in the booth area for the bar area, you can put that in yourself. Pretty much had this as close as I can to one of the restaurants that I was familiar with. Now, when your servers or your greeters or employee looks at this, they're more familiarized with it, and it's easy for them to seat somebody at a particular table. Or if it's a 2 hostess workstation, then one hostess who does the chart can tell the other hostess seat 4 at table 26, knowing that it's a 6 top or 4 top. The other good part of this too is if you have servers over here and they're running food, and the ticket says table 27, they know it's the second row, and by counting 21 to 27, they know exactly what table. Eventually, once they practice this, then they'll know all the table numbers just like that. It's pretty easy. All right, so now that you know how to create tables, now that you know how to add numbers to the tables, we're going to talk a little bit about lines. Uh, Once you get your lines in shapes, for instance, I have this sample layout as a 3-section chart. All right, so I've created lines by coming over here. Now, please remember, you don't want to left click and drag this over to here. Same concept as before. You want to go ahead and copy, and if you have this particular one right here, we're going to go ahead and block off 16 through 20 and make that a section. Just right click. Actually, make sure when you do this, you click on the circle, copy, and then you're going to right click and you're going to hit paste, and you'll find it over here. All right, so now you have a section there. Just take this, left click, and drag it up to about right here. All right, now if you want to change the color, because we're using color code, click on the item, go up here to format, go to shape format, and look for a color other than what you already have. Let's say we want to use yellow. Now we have yellow. If you want to darken it, go to home. Actually won't work. But anyway, what you can do, if you want to thicken the lines, just go there, go to format, go to outline, go to weights, and choose that one. It's going to make it thicker for you. All right, so now we have a section here. If you look down below, again, this is a 3-section chart, not a 4. I just wanted to do this as an example. If you want to make the lines go away, right-click on the form, and then a delete. Actually, all you have to do is delete it on the keypad. And actually, in order to do that, you got to click on the circle. You can click there and hit delete on the keypad, and it'll disappear for you. All right, so let's take a look at the bottom of the sheet, because we have an area right here we can actually insert servers' names. I did put this in example as Mike Blue. We're going to take that out because it's just a 3-server section. Green, red, purple. So Linda's assigned in green, Carol's in red, Max is in purple. If you take a look up here, green, red, purple. Now you can go ahead and write the names in, but what I advise you to do is figure out how many servers you're going to have on max at any particular night, maybe a Friday, Saturday night. Then create 9 charts. And then what you're going to do, each chart, you're going to, starting with the second chart, you're going to create half a dining room for one server to take care of and the other server to take care of. And then same thing with 3-server section, create a 3-server section, all the way up to 9 sections, create 9 sections. And when you're creating the form, keep in mind to try to keep the sections relatively close to what everybody else has. If somebody has a 6-top booth, of course, then you can assign a smaller section, compared to somebody that has all 2 tops, or maybe a couple 2 tops and a couple 4 tops. Just try to keep the amount of people that they're getting, so the tips will be pretty much the same. Unless you have a new person or you have a weak server that needs further developed. All right, so let's go back to sample layout. We're going to show you how to paste it onto here. So the next step is you're going to take the sheet, and what I've done with also, just so you know, sample out, is we probably want to take these lines off. So I'm going to do that. Delete, 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 take the lines off. So I just wanted to show you how that was done. Okay, now we're back to a regular form. We can delete all these off. Delete, delete. Okay, so we're back to a regular form. All right, so what you're going to do is from the template, switch this. Okay, once you create your layout of your restaurant, then you can begin to paste, copy and paste to all the other sheets. So they can be on there. All right, so we're just going to use the sample layout as an example. Pretend this is the template. So you're going to right click, you're going to copy, you're going to go to template instructions, you're going to right click, and the only difference is here is you're going to go to paste special and look right here where it says keep short columns and widths. All right, bam, you got it there. It's exactly as it was before. All right. All right, so now we have a template. And this is what you've created, keep in mind. I'm using this as an example. So once you've created the template, let's pull these lines off. They shouldn't be on there. All right, because you don't want to put sections up on these templates just yet. Then you're going to go start with your two-section table. You're going to go back to your template because you created it. You're going to right-click. You're going to copy. You're going to go to your two-section chart, anywhere on the chart. You're going to go to special options, go here, and click. And you're going to do this procedure all the way up to how many sections that you want for your restaurant. For instance, we discussed 9. Once you get this done, then you're going to go back to your section 2 and start creating your sections. So if this is a 2-section chart, you want to make it a 2-section. So basically, you're going to divide this in half. Where one server gets one side, the other server gets the other. Typically, it'll be used for, maybe end of lunch, or maybe it would be used for closer towards the end of dinner. Pre-closer would be sharing the dining room. And then same thing with your 3-section. Use these sectionals right here and create a 3-section, and all the way up to 9. And once you do that, then you probably want to take it down to a place such as Staples and go ahead and have them laminated. Buy yourself a good supply of dry erase colored markers, and then get yourself a hard binder and a 3-hole punch. Go ahead and take all 9 sheets or 15, 3-hole punch them, put them in a binder, label the outside, your restroom, dining room seating chart, and then keep it located up towards the hostess stand. So maybe 15, 20 minutes or maybe 30 minutes prior to a shift change, you can create a new sheet. Maybe you can go from AM to PM, or maybe you cut some servers for lunch and there was 6 and now you have 2. So you can go down and do a 2 seating chart or 3 seating chart. Your manager on duty should automatically adjust it and have it so there will be no confusion as to double seating or actually being fair about seating in order. All right. Now, if you have any, we're going to have video instructions on here. Once I create the video, I'll put it on here, and that way you can use it as a reference, and you can keep going through. All right, so I think we're done for today. I'm going to give you some information on how to reach us. You can reach us at workplacewizards@gmail.com, or some phone numbers, toll-free 1-800-753-0657, or you can reach us local 717-774-3698. You can visit my website where you can view more form spreadsheets and checklists. That's workplacewizards.com. And folks, I thank you again for joining us, and I hope you find this form very, very useful.